So, that said, just excuse me if I get a little bit frustrated sometimes. If any atheists get a little frustrated at times, even angry, because it's the fact that we can't live our lives without religion being pushed on us pretty much at all times. That's what's fucked up.
To a true atheist, nothing is bad and nothing is good. You have no barometer. Think.
The barometer, if nowhere else, is at least in society. We were raised by people with certain morals. We learn from them. We kind of take them as this model of what we're supposed to be like. And not everybody agrees on what's right and what's wrong. And the morals of God aren't that great and consistent either. Well, a very good example. A clear commandment. Thou shalt not kill. Yet God endorses killing in the Bible. I'm not sure if he actually does any of the killing. I actually haven't read it in years. But anyway, our conscience, to me, is what separates right from wrong for each individual. It's something we grow up with. It's something that's affected by the way we are raised. It's that we have the ability within us to weigh our actions, and I don't think you should need a book for that. It should be something that comes from right here. I don't know if you see it, but from the heart. Something you yourself think is right. It should be something that feels right to you. And I don't think a book written by people is the right way to go.
Compared to, you might say, I like the morals and principles of America, that's why I'm going to live in America. But you can't say America is right.
Yeah, you can't say America's right. But you can say that the morals and principles of America are similar to mine, to the ones that I believe in, the ones that feel right to me. There is no such thing as objective morals. Like I said, not even in the Bible. Not even from God. It's just I'm just gonna, sorry, lost my train of thought there. But what I'm saying is that you don't even get your morals from the Bible. The slavery thing that has been brought up about God advocating slavery, that is a great argument for me, because, well, okay, if you get your morals from the Bible, then why don't you have slaves? Where did you get that moral standard from? You think it's wrong, right? So, why?
What's the difference? According to you, those people are on the street for a reason. They're the weaker race, or a group of people, we'll just say. They are being eliminated by natural selection.
Okay, you know what? Look up synthetic evolution. Darwin's theory is no longer believed to be absolutely true. It's not about the weak ones dying. It's about genes. And I wonder if they're alleles or something in English. I actually have never heard that word in English. But anyway, just look it up before you make claims like that.
Hitler. You should not have a problem with what he did, or any other tyrant in the world, any other dictator, any other madman, any other serial killer. They're just doing what their genes made them do.
Well, same thing here. We do have morals, and we do have an idea of what's right and wrong, and you're generalizing, and I really don't like that. And by the way, Hitler was a Christian. You can say he was just saying that all you want. That's what he was. Sorry.
So atheist, I want you to really, really understand who you are.
You know what? This to me is just pretty much the funniest thing ever. Because you clearly have no idea what an atheist actually is. So I really, really want you to see and understand who we are. And actually, this next point, I'm gonna let you speak for yourself.
You to truly think about why you believe what you believe, which is nothing created everything. God created everything from nothing. That's why he's God. But it is impossible, scientifically speaking, for something to come from nothing.
You know what? Also, you've probably heard this 1,000 times before, but I've still gotta ask. If something can't come from nothing, then where did God come from?
Did you, even the things we create, like the camera, the cell phone, anything was created with things that were created. We see intelligent design behind everything that was created.
Those, sweetheart, are not arguments. The fact that you don't understand that something could be without a sort of person creating it doesn't mean it has to be so. And the fact that you think something is beautiful doesn't mean it has to have been created. That doesn't work.
Now, I don't just use that as my premise. Well, you know what? I don't want to believe in evolution. I don't want to believe, that life could have come across some other way.
Once again, a pretty silly argument. What you are taking for granted is God. You don't start with the idea that I don't want to believe in evolution. You start with the idea that you do believe in God. You always did, I bet. At least in this sense. You started with the idea that God exists. That's just something you believe. That's just something that's always gonna be back there. You can't say you're not starting with I don't want to believe evolution. Because, okay, maybe you don't. But that's not what you're starting with. Also, the part about something like I don't want to believe that life or something couldn't have come across in another way. That's your problem, not ours. Atheism, once again, you have totally misinterpreted it. It's about not believing in a God. You're the ones that are saying it couldn't have come about in any other way than creationism. Most atheists are saying that abiogenesis and evolution are the theories that make the most sense at the moment, and we are saying they are not complete. They will be refined over the years, but they just, at the moment, they make the most sense.
The theories that are presented by atheists and evolutionists make no sense because they've never been observed. And that's the bottom line.
Okay, I'm betting we go back to this "it's so beautiful, it has to have been created" thing. And that to me isn't observing anything, pretty much. And also, the certain type of butterfly, for example, or dog breeding, is evolution that we can see. You know that bacteria and viruses mutate. That's why we have the hospital bacteria that pretty much won't die on any antibiotics. That's something you can observe. You're just not keeping your eyes open.